Hey everybody, quick video about my Rock Island Armory STK100. It's a 9mm striker fired pistol. I was about to call it a polymer pistol, but it's not a polymer pistol. It's actually a billet aluminum lower, steel slide. And it had a chance to actually take it out and finally shoot the gun. And just wanted to kind of go over a couple of things and I guess give you my thoughts on the pistol and what I liked, what I didn't like. And first of all, just want to kind of, I guess, touch on the quality of the gun. So Rock Island Armory, as many of you might know, they make a lot of budget grade pistols and rifles, shotguns, many of them coming out of countries outside of America, but overall, they have a really good reputation. They're pretty well made. They make a pretty well made gun. Overall, I've had experience with some of their other firearms, and overall, I think it's a positive experience with their guns. I've had a 1911 made by Rock Island, and I have a rifle made by them, and I've also had hands-on with their shotguns as well. So, again, touching on quality of the pistol. So, overall, I want to say I am really pleased with the quality of the pistol. You can see some brass shavings in there from the rounds I was shooting, but overall, it is really, really well made. There's no machine marks where you wouldn't expect to see them. The slide itself is very well made, very, very smooth machining. I really appreciate this. The recoil spring in the rod is all steel design. Really nice. A lot of pistols now use a plastic recoil rod, and I get that's going to function most likely just fine. But the fact that they went out of their way to make it out of a really, looks like a really high grade piece of steel is really a nice thing. So the slide itself, really, really nice. It uses a Glock pattern for the front sight. So if you want to upgrade to a Glock front sight, you know, with something aftermarket, you absolutely can. You should have endless options there. So the front sight, and the sight's very visible. It's a white front dot and just basically a machined rear sight. So easy to get target acquisition. Very good sights, I would say. No complaints there. The lower, it appears to be pretty well made. You know, you can see some machine marks. It might be hard to see in this video, but there's a few slight machine marks in the aluminum. It's a clamshell design, or some people might call it a monocoque design. And overall, it feels really good, though. It doesn't feel bad. Really, this might look like light stippling on the grip, but really, it's actually really solid. You get a really good grip on that. Easy to drop the mag. There is no manual safety on this. There's a trigger safety and internal safeties, but there is no manual safety. This is actually used as a duty gun overseas, so they did not add a safety to it. But really good grip, a nice ergonomic design, reminiscent of 1911s, which is a good thing. So overall, the lower is very, very well made, and I think you'll be very pleased with it. So how did it shoot? I will say it is one of the best pistols I've ever shot. I'm not, I guess I don't have experience with every pistol out there, but I will say it shoots very flat, very easy to reacquire target, and follow-up shots are very easy to keep right on target. You don't have a lot of muzzle flip, and with the aluminum lower, it does add a little bit of weight, not a lot. It's not really much heavier than other duty pistols, but it does add just enough weight to make it feel solid, and it is a really good shooting gun. It's got an excellent trigger, very little creep, a short take up, and an excellent reset. Highly recommend that. This gun is just amazing for the trigger, I think, and for the price. So it was designed to use, and actually does have some Glock parts in it. So from what I've read, which I have not tried this, but what I've read is that you can use aftermarket Glock triggers. So if you're like, oh, I don't like this trigger, honestly, I would call the trigger an 8.5 out of 10. Not competition perfect, but it is very good for a stock trigger. If you want to upgrade the trigger, apparently you can upgrade to a Glock trigger. As I mentioned before, the front sight, you can use a Glock front sight. And I want to touch on that. Why can't you use a Glock rear sight? Because this gun has a cutout for a red dot, so you're not going to put a Glock sight back there. But that's a good thing. It has a, most people, we're kind of gravitating to more red dots, and it has one. So if you want a red dot on this gun, you can do it. It's set up for it. But you can do the Glock front sight. So, like I said, some Glock parts internally. I think there's a couple other items that are Glock pattern and then would be compatible. I don't know. I don't have a full list of that, so I'm not going to say much else beyond the trigger and the front sight, except for the magazine. So this is not made by Glock. This is the factory magazine. Actually, it looks very good. The build, I like it how it has the sights on the back so you can see how many rounds are in there. It's got a metal lip at the top here that, in theory, should add some durability, and I appreciate that. I did have a fail to feed 2 times. I don't know if that's because of the magazine. I'm not familiar. I don't know who makes this magazine for them. It's not stamped with anything except for the gun STK underneath, but it doesn't have anything else in there, so I'm not sure what the issue is here with the magazine. It could be the magazine. It was good quality ammo I was running, so I'm not totally sure what the problem was, whether it was just the gun breaking in first few shots or the magazine. In any case, it does use Glock pattern magazines. So to test that, I actually went out and purchased a couple of 18 round Glock mags made by a company called Amend 2. They are made in the USA. I have had a little bit of experience with these, and I honestly think their quality is really good. And I like the design of them. I like the followers. I think they feel really good. I've compared them directly to Magpul, and I think they have a real nice smoothness to them, and I think the plastics or polymer, whatever you want to call it, they're a good quality. So they have a 2 stamped on there. It's actually spring-loaded. So to remove this base plate, you'd actually have to press in on the 2, kind of like you would. You'd have to press in on a tab on regular other mags. So that's kind of cool. Anyway, Amend 2. I think they look really good. Really good value, good pricing on them, and they are made here in the States. So kudos to them for that. So again, it is Glock. Fits just like a glove. Goes in there, no problem at all. So I just wanted to make this video, give you guys and gals a little just opinion on this gun. I really think it's just a fantastic shooting gun. You will not be disappointed with it. I was able to pick up this gun for a really reasonable price, and considering its performance and how accurate it is right out of the box, it's hard to beat it. And if you're going for any other all-metal gun similar to this, you're probably going to be 2 to 3 times the price, and without breaking a sweat, honestly. So really, again, I just think it's a fantastic gun. I have no issues with the quality of it. I think it's just a good-looking gun as well, which, again, doesn't really matter too much, but hey, we don't want to be shooting an ugly gun either. So let me know if you have any questions down in the comments below. Anything I can answer for you. I probably missed a thing here or there, but if you have any questions or anything you'd like to see more of, or want me to post another video, just give me a holler and I can do that. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Take care.